Hello and welcome to Building with Shapes. This is a beginner video, and today we're going to be looking at lots of different shapes, how they can fit together to make pictures or images. We'll have time to play with some shapes, and we'll be learning how to use our shapes along with pencil and paper, tracing them and making a picture out of them. So let's get started. First, try to find the hexagon. Next, we have the trapezoid, the rhombus, parallelogram, square, and triangle. First, let's try making our shapes into a bigger triangle. So I'm going to use my trapezoid and my green triangle there. And look, I've made a bigger triangle. Now let's see if we can add some more shapes to turn it into a tree. I'm going to add another trapezoid here. And my square at the bottom for the tree trunk. There we go, I have a tree. What else could we do with this? Well, I could take away the bottom part. Now I have a house shape. But some houses don't have a pointy roof, so you could make a house that looks like that. Next, let's make another big triangle using our hexagon. And I'm going to take my triangles, and I put them here, here, and one at the top. And what's that? It's a big triangle. Well, what if we keep adding to it? What would we get? Let's make a star. Put that piece there. Another triangle here. And one more at the bottom. Did you get a star? I hope you did. Let's try a new one. This one's going to look like a 3D box. I've got my square, my blue rhombus, and my beige parallelogram. Hey, it looks like a 3D box. So, take a minute and play with your shapes and see how many ways you can make a hexagon. Or, you can create new shapes. Play around with your pieces for a while, see what you can create with them. I was able to come up with a few nice shapes. I got a star shape here, a boat with some water and the sun over top, a bird. So now that you've had some time to play with the shapes, it's time to draw. So let's get out our pencil and paper as well as our shapes. We're going to start by writing our name on our paper. We're going to make some houses. So let's get our first shape. I'm going to grab the trapezoid and the triangle to make the roof of the house. First, I'm going to hold down my piece. I'm going to trace around it with my pencil. It's okay if it's not perfect. There we go. Now on top of that, I'm going to put my triangle. So I'm going to trace those lines with my pencil. There we go. Now I have a nice big triangle for the roof. Now I'm going to build the house underneath by tracing the square. There we go. Ta-da! I have my first house. I'm going to make another house right next to it. This one's going to have a different shaped roof. It's going to have kind of a trapezoid roof. There we go. Tracing my trapezoid, holding it down with 2 fingers. There we go. And now I'm going to put 2 squares under it. So I'm going to move 1 square over to the side, trace it, and I'll move it over 1 more time, and I'll trace it again. Very good. Okay, now I have 2 houses. Let's make a little ground for them to sit on. There we go. Alright, now I've still got some space here, so I'm going to make a car. I'm going to use my square and my trapezoid to make this car. First, I'm going to trace my square. I'm going to trace it one time, 2 times, and then one more time, 3 times. It's going to be a big old car. There we go. There's the bottom of my car. Now I want to make the roof of my car. I'm going to use the trapezoid. I'm going to hold it still and trace my trapezoid. Now I basically have the car. I just need to add some circles for the wheels. And there I go. I've got a car. I'm going to add some details, a little rectangle for the door. Rectangle door here. And a little square window there. Alright. Well, if you still are wanting to make some more shapes, let's try a car and a truck. Let's take another look at the car. And just like before, I'm going to use my square 3 times to make the body of the car. And a trapezoid for the roof or the hood. Circles for the wheels. A couple details for the windows there. And for the truck, I'm going to do basically the same thing for the body. I'm going to trace my squares. There we go. Now I'm going to add the roof of the truck, but I'm going to leave a little bit more of the back of the truck open, because that's going to be the bed of the truck. There we go. Just put a little straight line here, and that back part of the car is the bed of the truck. Here we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed this and you were able to make something that you like. Bye for now.